Hello, everyone. Thank you for returning to my YouTube channel. This is Brian, your host, and we got some interesting news about the Jersey drone swarm that's been seen in Philadelphia, New York, and in other parts of the country, but primarily heavily now in the New Jersey and Philadelphia area. The governor has come out, Phil Murphy, of the governor of New Jersey, and says mysterious drones are very sophisticated as FBI and Secret Service investigate. There's obviously other organizations that are looking into this, but the reason the Secret Service is looking into this is these drones have been flying over one of Trump's residents. Now, let's hear what the governor has to say.
Fox News. The drones in New Jersey in Morris County. 20, I don't know how many mayors sent a letter to you this morning asking for a clarification. What can you tell us? What is going on, and why is it taking so long to come up with an explanation?
Yeah, it's a good. I don't blame people for being frustrated. Let me say, most importantly, right up front, we see no evidence, and I say we. This includes Homeland Security, FBI, Secret Service, our state police, authorities at all levels of government. The most important point to say is we don't see any concern for public safety. That's number one. Number two, having said that, it's really frustrating that we don't have more answers as to where they're coming from and why they're doing what they're doing. We had last night 49 sightings. I think 20 of them were over 100. Now, those include, I think I saw one mistaken a fixed wing aircraft, a plane, a small Piper Cub, for instance, for a drone, or you saw one and that counts, and then I saw the same one and that counts. So we think these are overstated, but it's a non-zero number. I was on with the White House and Homeland Security leadership literally at the very top yesterday, pretty much all day. I'm hoping we'll get answers sooner than later. I would just ask folks to continue to let the FBI or their local law enforcement know when they see something, and we'll continue to do everything we can with our federal partners to get clearer answers.
Why is it so hard to get answers?
These are apparently as I understand it, very sophisticated. The minute you get eyes on them, they go dark. And, we're obviously most concerned about sensitive targets and sensitive critical infrastructure. So we've got military assets, we've got utility assets, we've got the president-elect's one of his homes here. This is something we're taking deadly seriously. We've got good cooperation out of the feds, but we need more, and that was my plea.
Finally, how much longer do you think
I don't know, but if we have news, I'll let you know. The minute we know something, I'm not going to hide it under a bushel.
Governor, you have people saying, I saw a drone and it was spraying something, or I saw a drone crash in my yard and it set off an alarm when I tried to go near it. There's a lot of fear amongst New Jersey residents. I mean, what is your message?
Well, the message I just gave. But by the way, we're not aware of any nefarious drone that has crashed, or if there is one that's crashed, could someone please call me and let me know where that is? There are a couple of rumored downings for one reason or another. One of them was a toy. The other one was never found. But having our hands on equipment that's on the ground would be helpful. No question about it. Brett.
It was just reported that Kevin Corbett's leaving NJ.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on that?
All right, so that's interesting. As he said, these are very sophisticated. So they are dealing with just hobbyists. These are, very high tech, extremely expensive, especially if they're the size of an SUV. So let's also look at, just how much hype is around it right now. For just going on Reddit here, you can scroll down and you'll see, something here. Somebody's videoed a New Jersey State Police helicopter, and they're being followed by some drones, apparently. So you see all these drones that are now, whether these were intentionally, working with the state police as a state police drones or some other agents, or they're just out checking these drones out, trying to figure out what they're doing. I mean, I'm not sure. Again, there's not a lot of context to this. They're just filming. And if we look here, you can see, again, I've brought this up before. They are using what seems to be appropriate FAA light. So it gets back to, are these from some type of other organization, whether it's the government, probably considering they're getting away with a lot right now. And why they haven't brought one of these down, I mean, I'm not sure either. That's a question I think a lot of people are asking. And there's a few other interesting videos that you'll see here. You have the news agency right here with the FBI is investigating these drones and looking for patterns. So very interesting. Now, whether or not this has to do with, if anybody remembers way back, we're going back 80 years or so when Orson Welles did that radio commentary, War of the Worlds, and people really thought the earth was being invaded. So people started seeing stuff that wasn't there. They started seeing, planes now. So for example, if we see a plane now, we're turning it into a drone, right? We're seeing helicopters, we're turning it into a drone. My friend and I just saw what we think was a drone flying over my house. Now I've worked with drones. I've spent time in the armed forces. I thought we saw a drone, but maybe we wanted to believe it was a drone in our head. So could it be that? Are we just creating this big myth? But again, we have very legitimate agencies looking into this and trying to figure out what's going on. So I don't know. It's interesting. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll upload the video of what we thought was a drone. All right. Thanks, everyone. Appreciate you. And remember, like, share, and subscribe.